welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The state capital of Utah dramatically lit up. And with greeting,
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Fame. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Utah, Mitchell and Bogdanovich, they're the wings. O'Neal is out there with Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Bogdanovich passes it to Conley. Here's Gobert. Conley with it, and guarded by Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Conley's shot is off.
You love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Collins dishes to Young. Trains it from beyond the arc. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
Hunter, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the deep.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And Gobert with the lay-in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that wind.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Now, here's Collins. The kick out to Young. From past the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
John Collins continuing to show that he's willing to work on that three-point range.
Passes it to O'Neal. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Mitchell's shot is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
It's stolen by Gobert, and here they come. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Conley scanning the floor. He feeds it to O'Neal. A beautiful reverse layup.
And really it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Royce O'Neal. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Molinari is checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Herter is checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. From 18 feet away. Second chance shot. Nice shot by Gobert.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
It's Williams with the drive. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Clarkson. The fadeaway. That one wide left. The Hawks trailing. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And here we go. look for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Now, here's Ingles. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Gobert. A shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Gobert's got 8 points.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. And then Conley goes out with a hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Williams gets to Capella. Out to Gallinari. Here's the pass to Capella. Now, here's Rich. Shot clock at 6. Williams can't get it to go. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. And the basket by Ingles.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Williams gets the bucket.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Conley into the lane. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella, and Tony Snell subbed in for Williams.
Still a solid point guard this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Okongwu, the pass to Herder. Fires from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Utah. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And if you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Clarkson is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Favors, then it's O'Neal, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. 6-point game. Outside Favors. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there. Jazz leading by 5. Clarkson dishes to Mitchell. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Favors. 11 feet away. The shot will not fall. And Atlanta will go the other way. Young inside. Guarded by O'Neal. This is a dual Okongwu. That one goes. Count it.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Utah shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. The Hawks trail by 5.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Mitchell with it. 6 points for him. Favors finds Clarkson. Got a piece of it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young with the ball. Good D by Mitchell.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Count that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Young is double. He kicks it to Snell to the right side. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
Mitchell passes to Favors. Dishes it to Clarkson. Favors trying to break free. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Okongwu's running. Pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. The pass to Clarkson. Here's the teardrop. Headshot off the mark. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. That's good from Collins on the assist by Hunter. And now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead. The Jazz shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning, it's about communication, and John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Now the Jazz with some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Favors. And it's Conley in for Clarkson. Gobert with the block. They recover it. Pass to Herter. O'Neal against Gallinari. And there's the feed to Capella. Back to Gallinari. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Tim Roll.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates, and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell, after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it's good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
You see things back on track. Thanks, David.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Williams gets the bucket. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Now Conley. He's got 5. Over Williams. Conley's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Herter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. To the paint, Gobert. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Bogdanovich left side. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Shoots over Capella. No good on the shot of it long that time. And a close game so far. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break at the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hello, basketball fan. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 5. Hey, what was your impression? And that does it for our halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now, here is Young.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Conley against Young. Conley the pass to Gobert. Kicks to Mitchell for 3. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game. Oh man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Outside Conley. Good. He's got 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Young passes to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves it. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, I hope this one is not the draw of the play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Now, here is Young. He's got 15. Capella with the bucket.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Third quarter of play. We just go over a minute and a half gone by.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
That one falls.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game so far. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Young with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Sinks the 3-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. Clarkson taking his time here. The Hawks leading by 5. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Now, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Now, here's Clarkson. He has 6. Here's Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Atlanta.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And they pick up 2.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Conley against Young. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Snell from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
He gets it in there.
Such a tough shot to master there. Clarkson feeling more and more comfortable, it looks like, with that floater.
A nice shot by Young.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they carried it out.
It's a bounce pass. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one, good. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta. 1:37 left in the third quarter. And here is Conley. He's got 11. Up top Favors. Capella covering. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the Jazz with some changes. Bryce O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Atlanta also making some changes here. Alinari, he's checked in for Okongwu. Reddish comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Trae Young.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Outside Favors. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Williams passes to Herter. There's Gallinari with the three. Rebound, Utah. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Mitchell. Offline with his three. The Hawks leading by 12. Herter passes to Reddish. A three-pointer, no good. Capella against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Puts it up. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
He's so good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks enjoying a... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hawks shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Mitchell is the two with Ingles at the three. Gobert is out there with O'Neal. And it's Conley in at the one spot. It's the group right now for Utah.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Ingles. Back to Conley. The pass to Mitchell. From 15 feet away. Here's O'Neal. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Back to Herter. And that one is hammered home.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Utah shooting really well. 54% from the floor. Mitchell is done. To the left side wing. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
The plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
This one for three. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. fourth quarter. They get the rebound, and Gobert gets going in. Over Hunter, off target from the wing. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Over Mitchell. Out to Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. Over to the wing. Here's Herter. Connects from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 15.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
And the Jazz call time here. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Utah. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Kevin Herter. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Trae Young looking like one of those young players who on a nightly basis gives you something you haven't seen before.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich, and the shot is good. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
He gets that one.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Jazz trail by 15. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the three. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his fifth assist in this one. Young with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Collins has got room. And again, it's Atlanta.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Mitchell looking it over. And it goes down 2 points. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Atlanta calls timeout.
I mean, simply an incredible postseason performance from Donovan Mitchell. The team went out in the first round, but he put the scoring load on his back. One of the best displays of offense I've ever seen in the postseason.
The Hawks leading by 12. Young passes to Capella. They kick out to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Young. You know, Greg, you look at the numbers that Mitchell put up in that series. Simply amazing.
I mean, he was putting up 40, 50-point games like it was nothing. At times, a dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some crashy dunks up his sleeve.
Stolen by Mitchell. 3 on 3. Puts it up from 15. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, Bogdanovich is a shooter, and he's got good feel from the mid-range.
Jazz trail by 14. 1:44 left in the game. Kicks it out to Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for these Hawks.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando is checked in for Clint Capella. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Lou Williams is checked in for Bogdanovich. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young. Niang, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Snell, that's good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Rebound collected by Snell. Dunn passes to Williams. To the inside. On the wing, Williams. Passes it to Fernando. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Dunn. It's hauled in by Thomas. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 19. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the left wing. Williams comes with a double team. Inside. Oni with the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Out to the right wing. And here's Collins from outside. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.